This workshop today is called Designing Your Life. I'm going to give you 5 things that if you adopt into your life and that if you take forward with you and apply on a daily basis will make a huge difference to the results that you get in your life. I'm going to show you a few of the keys about how to get this to where you want and how to identify where it is you'd actually like to take this. So first of all, we're going to talk about a topic I like to call Find Your Why. Now Find Your Why is, there's lots of different terms for it. Find Your Why for me has resonated nicely and that's the topic I've decided to run with there. So finding your why. Words to live by, let's call it. Let's call it your motto. Let's call it your North Star. Let's call it your direction. You'll find your why needs to be bigger than you. And it needs to be about other people. Now this may sound a bit odd being that we're finding your why, we're making it about other people. Finding your why is that reason that you get up in the morning. It's the reason that when things get hard, you continue to keep going. But most importantly, what Find Your Why does, once you've found it, it gives you direction. And everything we're going to talk about through the rest of this workshop gives us the direction of whether we're going towards our why or away from our why. And that starts to put things into 2 very distinct baskets, things that need to happen and take us closer to our why, and things that don't need to happen and take us away from our why. So if we can find that why, suddenly decision-making processes and what we're prioritising and putting time into really becomes a lot easier. So, find your why. There's a whole heap of different reasons and things that you want to put in, but we want to look at what's important in our life, what's important with our morals and our values, and how this can take us forward. I have a really simple why. I can't spell. Lifestyle and family. That is my why. Whenever I'm making a decision, I run it back to, is it going to improve the lifestyle we want to live? And is it going to improve the family life that we have? And the lifestyle is about giving my family opportunities. Not necessarily opportunities about better schools or etc., but opportunities to have experiences in our life. So to travel, to do things, to see things, to experience things firsthand and start to make our own decisions. Now, a lot of that stuff does come around money. So that's definitely something that's important. But whenever I'm making a decision, it comes back to lifestyle and family. Does this get me closer to the lifestyle that I want with my family? And for me, the family boils down to quite a few things. It boils down to time. Time with my family. Time to help and watch them grow. Time to be a family unit and experience each other and have fun with each other. Lifestyle, as we've said, boils down to dollars. And it boils down to opportunities. And to discuss the opportunities for me, I like travel. It's adventure. One of my key words, adventure. Get out and do some different things. So it's time together. It's love for me, the love that I show my family and vice versa. You can start to see how these are the things down here that designed my why. Designing your why is not necessarily coming up with this lovely little phrase at the top. That will evolve with you. But it's about coming up with the things that are important. And when we start to list these things that are important, we can start to boil them down into a simpler title for our why. Now your why is not a paragraph. It's not a mission statement. It's not a long sentence. It should be quick and easy. And it should mean something to you. Alright, your why is not important to anybody else. Your why is important to you. Your why won't be right for the person next to you. Your why won't be right for me. My why won't be right for a lot of you. Now your why is going to evolve with you. As you change, as you go forward in life, your why is going to go forward as well. Obviously, as we start to evolve, this may change drastically, may change a little bit. The key is it's not changing because it's too hard to live up to. It's changing because we want more. We want a different direction. It's not changing because we hit a hurdle and it's too hard for me to create the dollars, to create the lifestyle, to give to my family. No, quite the opposite. What drives me to make the dollars, to give the lifestyle, is my family. You can see how this all starts to working together. I'm going to get you to take a minute. I'm going to get you to start to jot down the elements of your why. You may come straight up with a great little why for you. You may already know what your why is. Have a look at the elements that go into it, and we'll have a quick chat after that about constructing your why. Moving on from our why, and some of you have done really well there to get your why. Others of you, it will take a little while to evolve, and that's okay. What is going to happen through today is that things are going to start to seep into your subconscious. Things are going to start to bubble away back there, whether you're aware of them or not. So the great thing is that, you know, when we wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning or just before we go to sleep, we have these revelations that very quickly start to, just seem epiphanies. That's what's happening. Your subconscious is already starting to deal with this. So don't worry if your why hasn't come up in that little section. Make sure you're focusing on the elements to your why, and it will start to evolve with you in the coming days, definitely in the coming weeks.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes.